I wanted a challenge, man. Tire Slayer's made it twice, no problems. I thought, come on, you can't go for a rally without the element of danger that your car might not make it. No, I can't do it. What happens if you rev it and that one time you blow my motor up?
It's only 27 in the wallet.
What's your wallet? You got a black card, you can rev the Mercy. Did you go?
I want to have the Mercy too.
It doesn't matter if it's your dad, as long as you got black.
Hey, don't blow up the Mercy.
Poor thing. All right, you guys, the idea is real simple. We're right here at Interstate 75, a little, I don't know, about 35 or so minutes south of Findlay. We're between Findlay and Piqua, Ohio. We're gonna try to get you some epic rolling shots. Now, specifically Daily Driven Exotics, I checked on our Instagram, about 35 minutes behind us as we were heading south. They showed that they were in Flag City, Ohio. Well, 20 years of truck driving tells me that's Findlay, Ohio. They were going past some big oil tanks with a marathon symbol on the top. It said Flag City, USA. Well, that's Findlay, Ohio. Again, 20 years of driving truck pays off. So we got the Oldsmobile sitting right here, and I got the GoPro on the back of the trunk, facing rearward, ready to go. I got the GoPro app on my phone, so I'm able to activate the phone from inside the car. This way she's all set up, ready to ride. Last I seen her, about 35 minutes behind me, so I'm figuring they might be stopping for lunch or who knows what. We're about an hour north of where they're going to be. I have no intention of going there, which is a little south of Dayton, actually. They're calling it Cincinnati Dayton, but it's closer to Dayton. Can't remember the name of the town offhand. Anyway, I got no intention of being there. I already was up there in Detroit. So, actually Troy. So we're gonna sit here and see what we can get as far as fun and excitement heading south. All right, let's see how it goes. We'll check in a minute. Came south a little bit further, next rest area by Piqua, Ohio. I was just kind of thinking that my timing was off and I really couldn't tell whether they were in front of me or not, but at this rest area, two other Spade cars just drove by, so, and it seemed to be a little bit quicker in frequency, so maybe I'm lucky. I figure that my thought process is if they're gonna stop, they'll stop somewhere to try to hit the meetup spot at Cars and Coffee at about 3 o'clock. Miamisburg down there is where they're going. So that's my thought process in any event. Let's see if it plays out okay. Of course, we're set up. In a truck rest area. You know, cars parked there, but I can't see the road from over there. So we'll park over here. It's not like there's anybody else here. We just look a little goofy with the car sitting crooked. There goes another one right there. Savage. What's up, you guys? Well, that plan was an epic fail. Here's what happened. We went to the first rest area that we were sitting at, and I was trying to figure out the timing, and I wasn't sure if Damon and Dave had already gotten in front of us and whether they were going to stop again or not, or whether they were behind us, and if I just stayed there long enough, they'd catch up to us and we'd roll out behind them and then get you some rolling shots. That was the plan. We went to the second rest area after I determined, you know what, they may have left. It's the closest rest area to where they're going. So we'll go there and sit. That was our second time waiting. Waiting and waiting and waiting, and looked and looked and looked, and it just was like, wait a minute, the rally, you know, the meet and greet's like half over already. Where are these guys? Did maybe Damon and Dave go like a back road way around? Wasn't sure. So we got some shots of other cars going by, and that may or may not have worked out. So then I said, you know what, the heck with this. I'm checking on their Instagram. I'm not seeing anything. I said, they're gonna be late to the show. You think they'd at least post something for somebody? So I thought about it, and I said, you know what, they were just posting some shenanigans in Sydney, Ohio, which was literally 10 miles north of me. So I said, what the heck, let's drive up that way and see what happened. Maybe, God forbid, they got in a crash or something. Maybe the cops rolled up heavy on somebody. I mean, the Murcielago may have broke down.
Today we're headed on day 2 Spade rally.
Well, heading north, sure enough, we were getting ready to get off on the exit where they were, and there goes the Murcielago on a wrecker, followed by all of their cars. You know, it must have been like 6 or 7 of them. So I whipped the U-turn over there, got off the exit and came down. I was following them, and I couldn't see where they went. I'm like, where the heck did they go? They jumped off the following exit, and then I went to try to do a U-turn again, and then I seen them getting going, and then they passed me as I'm trying to get back on the highway, realizing they're not turning around either. So effectively what happened was Damon jumped in Dave's Squadra Corsa and headed to the meet and greet, and the wrecker jumped off the next exit, of course now behind me, jumped off the next exit and crossed over the highway. My assumption is that the wrecker is heading to Columbus. Here's the lovely part. All the cars that were following the wrecker were now in front of the wrecker, and to get you rolling shots, I would have had to drive very hard through about 2 miles of traffic to get, listen to how impossible this would have been. I would have had to drive through 2 miles of traffic to catch up to the last exotic car that would be heading to Miamisburg in a hurry. Like, they would be in a hurry. Now, if they're in a hurry, do you think I have a half a chance in this whip? I mean, this thing might look decent, but it ain't that fast. So I gave up. My idea was to follow 36 east to head to Columbus, which is where I believe the wrecker is going, to go to the Lamborghini dealer in Columbus to maybe get you a shot of either the Murcielago on the wrecker or getting unloaded at the dealer, one way or the other. That's the best this video is gonna get, guys. Sorry. So at the time I'm filming this, I don't know if you'll even see it. And everything was so hectic, I couldn't grab the camera and get any shots. And by that point, I already taken the GoPro off the trunk of the car, so I didn't even get those. I didn't even get that video either. Damn. Every choice I made today was wrong. I had a better video yesterday, so we'll see how this plays out. You know what, guys? Sometimes you put in the work and you don't get paid for it. Sometimes you put in the effort and you get the boyka. That means nothing. So far, it's what it looks like I'm getting on this day. Nothing. Plus a 7-hour ride back to freedom when this is all said and done. All right, guys, even more of an amazing yet funny story. We actually made it all the way here to the Lamborghini dealer. This place is huge. I circled around once looking for it, and the Mercy's nowhere to be found. But yet that's the service center right there. There was a detour halfway through that I kind of bypassed because I knew I was behind time-wise. And I came through town on the side streets where the wrecker would have went on the big detour, wrapped way around it. It kind of goes like this for me. The old saying goes, if life gives you lemons, well, then make lemonade. I have orange peels. I don't even have oranges, lemons, apples, nothing. I just got the peels. This video is the peels. Me trying to make juice out of the peels. So, hope you enjoyed whatever little bit of fun and availability it was. I've certainly put in the time. It didn't play out. We are going to go get something to eat. If I happen to see the car, I'll try to catch it on film. If not, this will be the end of the video. Looks like I had actual lemons all along. And ready to go over to Walmart, and I caught a glimpse of it on the rollback. It should be popping out right in front of us here. Like right in front of us right there.
There it is.
Came out over there. Poor thing. All right, here's the hilarity of it all. Look behind me. I was just talking to the driver. He doesn't know where to take the car. And because I got here first, I had already looked to see where the car would, where the car would be. So I already, if you've seen just a little bit ago, I know where the service center is. So he was like, well, if you know where the service center is, can you show me? I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll take you over there. As if I have anything to do with this. He thought it was kind of funny. I was trying to catch rolling shots of that thing going down the road, and then it didn't wind up happening. You know what happened to it?
No. They called and said something I couldn't get it in gear or what. I don't know.
Easy. Now that it's on the ground, I'll help you push. Okay. Dude, don't be giving it no big RPM, man. That clutch is probably already done. Damon, if you actually watch this, I'm trying to make sure the car don't get messed up on you. Ask you what shirt size you wear, because since I got your shirts, I'll give you one of mine.
Thank you.
One to let you know we'll shower you with some gifts.
Thank you.